guys, it's Janie. Welcome back to the Bookworms. But as you can see, I've got Christmas decorations up. I worked on this last night, and I just wanted to get it done so I could get some videos recorded. With the Christmas atmosphere, I will have a shelf tour of Christmas decorations. There are some new ones that you can probably see back here. So anyway, today's video is going to be a book review, and that book review is going to be on You by Kepnes. I bought this book from Book Outlet actually like last month or so. I don't even remember when it was, because I needed a Y, and I didn't have any more Ys that I've not already read, and I needed it for my A through Z challenge, and I heard some good things about this book, so that's why I decided on this one. Read it like, I don't know, a week and a half ago. Let me give you the rundown of the synopsis first. You have this girl, her name is Beck, well, her nickname is Beck. She walks into this bookstore. She's an aspiring writer. She loves books. And Joe, who works at the bookstore, practically owns the bookstore at this point, notices that she comes into the store, and he's like instantly attracted to her, and that attraction becomes an obsession. And Joe needs to find out everything he can find out about her, and the story goes on from there. So I really enjoyed the synopsis of the story. When I read it, when I received the book, I was really excited to get to it. And it probably captured my attention almost from the first page. Now, a lot of people say it's scary, or said it's scary, and it's not really scary. It does have a creepy air to it. And I love books that have creepy aspects to the story. It just kind of makes it more exciting, and gives you that kind of feeling, But this one was different. I could find myself almost really wanting to be in cahoots with the bad guy, which is Joe. The author made me feel like, well, he's not all that bad of a person. Joe justifies his actions in the name of love and total loyalty to Beck, and he wants her in his life, and he sees through his friends' tirades, and you're just kind of like, wow, and then Joe would do something, and you're like, ooh. And then you understand why he's the bad guy, but then he redeems himself. So I don't know if this is just me, but I would like to know if anybody else who read the story was kind of up and down on the fence as far as Joe goes, because I don't know. He just made me feel like, oh, he's not such a bad guy. Because a lot of things he would do, I would do if I cared for somebody, to a certain point. I do have to say, the further you go through the story, then, you begin to see who Joe is more, and you can kind of understand a little bit more. But yeah, I was on the fence. I sometimes would even be rooting for him. And that's not good. I shouldn't be rooting for the bad guy. But that's just the way the author writes the book. As far as the characters go, Beck was, I don't know, she just seemed like she needed approval from her friends more than standing on her own 2 feet, making her own decisions and moving forward in her life. And I wish she'd been a little bit stronger and could take care of herself a little bit more without outside help. Other than that, I found her to be pretty well developed character. This is just the way she was. I just wish she could have been a little more relatable, a little more likable. She was a believable character, because there are people that are like that in the world. And so as far as that goes, she was a believable character. I just couldn't relate to her as well. Joe, he was really strong-minded, but he had a passionate side. He had a softer side. And I liked the combination. And I also liked being inside of his head, telling the story, and you know what his thought process is, and what he's thinking and that kind of stuff. So I liked that aspect of the story as well. I believe I rated this 4 stars. Very creepy, very, very well written. It flowed well. I just think that it was a pretty easy read. So if you want kind of like a creepy stalkerish book, then you would probably enjoy this one quite a bit, because I know I really kind of enjoyed it. But if any of you felt the way I felt about Joe when you just really couldn't make up your mind, let me know, because I would like to know that I'm not the only person that had these feelings that I had about Joe. Because maybe it's the name Joe. Just kidding. But if you felt the same way about him, let me know in the comments. And I just want to know that I'm not the only one that kind of rooted for him a little bit in some areas. Yeah. Anyway, it's a good book. It's worth the read. 4 stars. This is You by Caroline Kepnes. If you want to read my written review, you can find that both on my blog, and on Goodreads. All that will be down in the description box below, so you can go check those out. But that is my review of You by Caroline Kepnes. Thanks, guys, for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.